Hey friends, how are you? It's Al Rodriguez, or Coach Al Rod. And let me ask you first, let's keep this kind of informal, right? How's your day going today? Are you focused on high payoff activities? Or are you kind of caught up in the minutia of just being in the busy work? Well, let me tell you friends, busy work is not going to get you the results you need. But before we start, let me send out a shout out to my friends at Social Ekron TV. This is brought to you by them. They're amazing. They're doing a great job, and I'm really proud of them. And so I hope that you're following a lot of their information. And listen, today I just wanted to talk to you about something really, really simple. We're going to keep it real casual, and that's 5 tips to creating a successful breakthrough in your life. 5 tips to creating a successful breakthrough in your life. Are you ready for that? You see, it's really easy to create success. Everybody thinks that success is something magical, something that it's for someone else, for the guy or the gal on TV or the author of the book. Do you realize that most of what we do is either because of a decision or a lack of decision? In fact, I often coach my clients that not to decide is to decide. And so let's talk about those 5 tips real quickly and provide you some insight so you can apply them immediately today. So first of all, I want you to get in state. Right? I want you to just get right in good state where you're going to receive the message, you're ready to go, you're ready to take your game, your life to a higher level. And so the first thing I want you to do is prioritize your goals. Don't try to be all things to all people, including to yourself. You've got to really learn to say no to certain things so you can say yes to the right things. That make sense? So you're going to prioritize your goals, and I'm going to dare say that you're going to have to focus, right? You're going to have to get rid of some stuff or put some stuff on the side to prioritize those goals. And that requires great focus. Number 2 is you need to be effective. You know, I talked about busy work. You know, sometimes people say, well, Al, you understand, I'm putting in 12, 14-hour days. Well, if you've ever read Tim Ferriss's book about the 4-hour work week, that may not apply to everybody. But I tell you something, if you can be effective, you could be bottom line results oriented. You can get more done in a 4-hour workday than most people can get done in 14 hours in a workday. So again, don't just be busy, be effective. And again, focus on results. Focus on high payoff activities. Now, if you're at a point where you've got some success in your business, I encourage you to have an assistant, even a virtual assistant that can do some of the mundane things that are important but don't require your attention. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in a video that I'll call Outsourcing Secrets. The third thing is a positive mindset. Now, some of you may be okay with that, and some says, oh, okay, here he goes. It's going to be an Anthony Robbins seminar, rah, rah, rah. Well, let me tell you this. Stinking thinking isn't going to help you. So you've got to have a positive mindset. Positive mindset doesn't mean you're jumping up and down like a cheerleader. It just means that you have a proactive, positive mindset and you are solutions oriented. So focus on the positive. Now, sometimes, there's a lot of negative in life, right? The news and even the people around us. Sometimes the people we love are actually real negative. I hate to say that. So make sure you're in a good book, in a good audio, something that's going to keep you in the good frame of mind. And by the way, it does not have to be in your area of expertise. It can just be some good old-fashioned personal development. Number 4 is you must learn to solve problems quickly in order to create a successful breakthrough in your life. You must learn, listen to me, to solve problems quickly. See, too many of us get stuck on the problems, on the obstacle. It's like the guy looking at the door that just closed. He stares at the door and stares at it tomorrow and stares at it tomorrow. But guess what? If he looks to the right, there's 3 open windows that he can go and escape through and create a different result. And so my advice is solve problems quickly. Don't focus on the problems. Instead, focus on the solution of what you need to do, and you'll get there much quicker. And the 5th and final thing is get or follow up with the coach. A coach keeps you in an accountable status. And by the way, your coach doesn't have to be an expert. I often use Michael Jordan as an example. Most people say, well, no one has to show Michael Jordan how to play basketball, and you would be correct. But why did he have a coach? He had a coach because someone is saying, you know what, lift your elbow a little bit more to the right. Take that extra half a step when you do this. They're just going to guide you. So that coach could be in the form of an actual coach or mentor. It could be in the form of a book. It might be part of a mastermind group. Or maybe you just subscribe to a coach's list and you're just getting these daily or weekly tips that are going to teach you better productivity. See, You might be an expert in the mortgage business and you think like a mortgage person. You might be an engineer of some sort and you think like engineers. When you can kind of get outside of that is where you can learn and grow. Well, I hope this was helpful for you. Again, this is Coach Al Rod. and you can find more information at www.therodband.com. Go ahead and implement this. I'd love to hear what breakthrough you're going to have this coming week. We'll see you soon.